Brandon Applehans with UCCS Athletics here with head coach Jeff Culver of the UCCS men's basketball team on the Pita Pit pregame. Coach, coming off a loss last night at Fort Lewis, how's the team really bounced back today?
Well, it's tough on the road, and played a good team in Fort Lewis last night. And, the key to any team and going through a schedule like we go through is resiliency. And so we learned from it, we put it behind us, and we move forward to tonight and hopefully able to bounce back against Adams State.
And Adams State tonight did lose to MSU Denver last night. What do you take away from that matchup?
It's difficult to know too much just because we're so different from Metro State, two very different brands of basketball. So, one thing you could take is that they're going to be hungry just as we are coming off a loss and protecting their home court. And although it's over break and not a lot of students, they'll still have some fans in attendance, and we're still the traveling team. So they'll be hungry and trying to avenge their loss, as will we, and should be a good matchup.
And Adams State coming in with 81 points per game. On the defensive end, what does UCCS need to focus on?
Well, it starts with Shakir. Very special player, one of the top guards, if not the top guard in the RMAC, and one of the top guards in the nation, and can do a little bit of everything. Can shoot it, can drive it, extremely quick and active, and we're going to have our hands full guarding him. I think it's going to take good collective team defense and really being disciplined to our assignments tonight. But if we can slow down Smith a little bit, maybe keep him on average or below, we'll be happy, about that. And then they're a team that can get out and run. We got to get back in transition. They can get on the glass. We got to box them out. I mean, it's just a little bit of everything. We got to play a good brand of basketball tonight.
And obviously, every game very important to win. How big is it splitting the weekend though and getting to win and going home with one?
We want to win every game that we play, but at the very least, especially in this conference, you always want to try to salvage a split on the road. So, it's fun when you can win on a Friday night, and then you can play maybe a little bit looser on Saturday. But especially with the second half of the season approaching us, and second semester here, and teams are trying to jockey for position a little bit, but the reality is that we just need to take care of business. We're coming together as a team and figuring things out, and this will be day 2 for Elijah Ross as our starting point guard, and that's big to see him take a step forward, and the rest of the guys sort of gelling around and getting a feel for his play. So the focus is on ourselves and what we can do to get better tonight, and then hopefully carry over to a good week next weekend.
And last question for you, like you said, Elijah Ross getting that second start as your point guard tonight. What does UCCS really need to focus on, one thing tonight, to get the win at Adams State?
Well, limit turnovers, I guess, comes to mind. That's a recurring theme, unfortunately, for this team this season. Certainly was the case last night with 18 turnovers, and we're playing a team in Adams State that can get their hands on a lot of passes and deflections and steals, and so we got to take care of the ball tonight. If we can limit turnovers and maximize our possessions, I think we'll be in good shape.
But a hungry UCCS team, head coach Jeff Culver on the Pita Pit pregame. Coach, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.